Turbo Cup cast here. Today we're going to be casting G1 versus a team called Delirium. Now I couldn't find Delirium in the UGC page, so I don't know if they're actually UGC registered or not. But G1 is now a silver team, so we're gonna write them down as a silver team play. So this week's game is on Granary. That guy's using the Digger's Bazooka, which is a goofy weapon, and I hate it. I hate everything about it, and I hate everything. So anyway, Granary, right? So Granary's a 5 CP map. The point of the map is, as you can see at the bottom, there are 2 lock points right now for blue, 2 lock points for red. This is the middle point, so for all intents and purposes, the first one is kind of like a top map. But once you capture the middle point, you then push out to the second point. You have to go capture it through courtyard, into their barn, your second point. Then from second point, you have to go and capture last point, which is in this big, huge open area. Huge open areas generally help the defender out. But in this case, I don't know, I think Granary's kind of hard to defend last. And yeah, it's possible, but considering how fast this last point is captured, and the farther in you go, the easier and faster it is to capture points. I think that's because the natural defense is easier, but this one's like really, really fast to capture. Makes for a lot of desperation plays in this last point here. So yeah, Granary, starting from the spawn areas, you spawn here, through these doors, to the missile room, two exits out. You generally want to go on this one if you're having to defend though, so you can actually see the point instead of having this rubble in the way. This yard is huge. You can get on this pipe right here if you're a soldier or a demo man, rain havoc from above. There's a sniper nest here if you're attacking into last point, right here. This is a really nice angle to go snipe from. From below though, you've got these 2 doors that are closed. They're open right now. They're generally closed during the match time. And you have to push through one of them. This is the safer one to push through, generally, but it's farther away from the point. This one is closer. There are a few things that have changed throughout Granary. First one is that there's a little platform area here, so you can back off of if you're trying to get through this doorway, you need to back off. If you still want to see it, you can back off here for a little bit of extra distance. So this is actual barn. There's a medium health pack up there. We call this side area lunchbox. Up above there is a medium health pack. This is a great place for a soldier or a scout to like hang up and make sure they don't stop, and make sure they stop the area. You can actually go through this little chute here for a surprise attack. Now it's a one-way drop, and you can put stickies beneath here and die immediately. But this will drop out right behind yard. This whole area is yard here. This is a forward spawn once you capture the ward point, so that teams like clash at reasonable intervals and the spawn distances aren't too far away. Anyway, so this is yard. There are 2 main areas in yard. There's a medium ammo pack right over here. And going from midpoint to yard, if you're attacking, you've only got a few options. You got this area right here, push out the main area, or push out to this side battlements, or you can go through this tiny side choke point here, which is less often watched because it's so tiny, but you can sneak like a spy through there. You can try and get a sniper posted here to get a shot. You could try and wrap around with a pyro, although that doesn't tend to work as well because this area is huge. Big open areas don't favor pyros at all. Finally, you got the main point. There's a medium health pack behind this platform here, right there. It's not spawned at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be there. Here's the one on the other side. There are little health packs on 2 of the 4 boxes, and generally, the way Granary is traditionally played out is control the boxes. If you're able to control the boxes, you have a health advantage, you have a fight advantage, and it looks like we're going. So we'll see it play out. It's now silver level team, so silver is the average league. It means you're not terrible, it means you're not like the best players ever. So I really like casting silver games, because there's a nice mix of excellent plays and mistakes. Oh shit, Demo Man stopped his rollout, that's going to be a problem. That sucks for him. Your medic is AFK, pause, blocks. Okay, so we're already off to a good start. Red had a good rollout while blue is totally like behind. That was a great air shot by the way by the soldier there. Practicing on DM matches of just Granary boxes can really prove effective for soldiers in demo. Yeah, so there's a problem starting the rollout. So now they have to restart. I guess it gives me time to talk about the point a little bit more. If you walk up this long walkway, you can get to boxes for non-jumping classes. You can get hurt from this platform, but the nice thing is that generally sticks or pipes don't stay up here. They'll just roll down below because it's not actually a full wall. So they'll roll off very nicely. So it's safe to go above generally. You can muscle your way out with a heavy, get a very good view of the point. Now these side zones are really important. If you go down a side lane, you better be prepared to like for the worst to come at you. Because a soldier could jump up to the boxes, and now you're completely exposed. He can like shoot rockets to you and barely be visible to you. Demomen are the same way if you go down one of these side lanes. But middle's always hotly contested. Snipers tend to come right out just to here and just try and snipe each other while getting a view on the point. And then they like generally go upstairs, snipe from here. Spies either rush through the middle and they don't get killed, or they go on the sides and pick up the ammo pack for safe cloak times. Try and get into, I guess this is main choke. Try to get behind main choke here. Try and get a pick off. So we're actually going to see a real rollout this time. I'm glad they didn't roll up correctly the first time. That gives me time to talk about the point a bit more. Yeah, so I guess we'll just watch blue roll out here. Doman's rolling right side. Combo's rolling left. What's the scout going to do? Scout's not going to go for the top, unlike the red scout. Delirium scout decided just to move back. And since he jumped on the boxes, I think they're already ready to give up a little bit. Now, yeah, they're already posting up top there, so you lose time. And it looks like they're going to be able to get this point. The spam is not being effective enough to get him out of here. Soldier bombs in, but his owner soldier counter runs in. And they do get the point. Ooh, two spies on each other. Spy on spy action. So that spy pick didn't go so well. Delirium's definitely behind now, but they both have their Ubers now, so we'll see how that goes. Ooh, pipe to the face from the heavy. They're pushing through this choke point here, but the demo man is not here. I don't know why. It'd be really nice to have him. And here we go, pyro on pyro Uber action, which means there's a lot of area control, a lot of forcing back. He could have thrown the pyro into the heavy and made him die a little bit quicker, but it's not a big deal. Nice mini sentry right here. I think the soldier dropped down, or he was just hiding over here and didn't expect the sentry to be there. So they cleared out the flanks, so now they have the yard entirely to themselves. Blues hold up in the second house, for sure. Nice sticky trap here. I think you can see it. Yeah, they must see it. Well, the sniper can't see it. You generally want to put them above the doorway. Oh yeah, there's also Z here, which is a quick way into the point, but of course, spam's going to be all over it. And we've got good holt all around. Spy's like really falling back. He either wants to get a teleporter or... No, here he comes. So here we go. Spy pick time. Oh, he should have just gone for the heavy. I would have traded heavy for a spy there. So both spies are down on each team. Soldier's about to come around the corner here and probably get the scout. Oh, he backs off correctly. Great job, scout. Nobody's like overcommitting, which is really good. Oh, soldier came into lunchbox. He gets the scout, but he gets cleaned up by the other soldier. So even trade so far. The only thing is that the spy is now up for the blue team because of better spawn times and distances. Everyone's just holding, even though both teams have their Uber. So cautious play so far. It's very hard to push into fourth compared to other maps when you're attacking. Let's see if he catches him. Spy's not dead. He's going to go through shoot. That's probably the cool decision. I like that. He should be able to get behind all of them, but it's going to be a little bit too late because they pop. He's not flashing on the Doman too much, which is good, but he did have to flash a little bit, and they did have a later flash time. So they lose the pyro. Even resets there. Like both teams didn't want to overcommit there, and that was a really good decision on both teams, I thought. Ooh, scout or Inji on the flank here. He gets what, the other Inji? Oh no, medic went down to something. I have no idea what. I guess it was a scout flank. So now their medic's down, so that's pretty bad. Even though red's down in a couple of players, they're not gonna be able to heal up as much damage as they want to. Ooh, but Demo didn't go down. Demo could have gone down to that spy there if his shots were a little bit better, I think. So now they're getting pushed out because they lost a few too many people there. But they do have Uber advantage. I think they just weren't feeling secure in their numbers, and then they said, hey, yard is a really crazy place to get flanked from, so let's not push it. Let's push back out to the spawn points. And here we go, side push from blue, sort of. Now sniper's just gonna peek. He's just looking for people. No one's gonna come though. All right, we got main. The majority of forces going through main here, but it's just poke damage right now. I guess they had a crit. No, like it said crit sticky, but there were no crit stickies. Scout sees the sentry. I'm sure they know about it. Oh, nice drop in from the heavy. I don't think it's going to come from anything because they Ubered off of it. That's unfortunate. So that was probably a big mistake right there from the heavy to stay right there. Since they didn't have Uber advantage, maybe they should just played a little bit more conservatively. Regardless, red's cleaning up here. Good job, G1. And they're going to be able to go in and take this point, I'm pretty sure. Unless the sniper makes an amazing snipe right here. Nope, they're forced off. That's a secure point for sure. That G1 played that really, really well. They didn't push the advantage when they didn't feel like they had it, and then when they definitely had it, they moved in, cleaned up. Now they're down in Uber advantage, so they just have to hold 4. They just got to build up to 100% and it should be fine. It's going to be about, what, 20% later than Delirium's. So. So soldiers above, they really need to get their sniper posted up there. He's not moving for it though, he's just staying back. Oh no! Red snipes went, blue medic went down to the sniper. Now it's going to be like, back off, Heavy, you need to get out of there, you're way out of position. Yeah, here comes the Uber, Heavy should go down to this. Medic and Heavy are down, so the pushing tower is totally stopped. Cleanup crew come in. Yeah, everyone should have bailed a little bit sooner. Soldiers out of position too. Pyro, what are you doing? Get out of here, your team is wiped. Get out, Pyro. He takes a splash rocket. Couldn't have reflected that one well. So that's bad. So G1, they lost, and they lost their medic, and what they should have said is, okay, take the point. Let's force a Uber out of you and like lose one player or two, and then take the point. But instead, they're down by a lot now. Like, Junebug went down again to a scout there, was it? I can't remember. So like, now blue is going to be positioned to go back and take middle. Like, they could have lost 1 point, and instead they lost 2 off of it. So pretty big mistake by G1 there. Great job just finding out the spy there. I think that spy doesn't have any more cloak, but he gets the health back, so he realizes it. No, he does have cloak, so he's able to. He's going to get run down. Oh no, he gets out in time. So reasonable excursion for the spy there. Oh, spy coming behind here. He does get the medic. That's pretty huge. So medic for spy trade, totally worth it, 100%. They're all in a corner now, and so soldier and demo men are spamming them out as hard as they possibly can. That was a perfect defense. They clean up some flanks like the scout and the pyro, but yeah, right now they have about a 50% Uber advantage. Might even be more depending on if no one goes back to like help the medic build. Yeah, it's going to be about a 50, almost 60% Uber advantage. So G1 needs to capitalize on this right now. Get ready. The demo man's not set up, I think. He doesn't have stickies anywhere near the choke, so honestly, just rush in. They're still down in players from that fight you won. The scout's going to go around the back flank here. What's he going to be able to do? He sees them all. Don't poke at the dispenser, you're not going to kill it, and now they know where you are. Here we go, through Z, very aggressive. Exactly what you need. And you didn't see the sentry gun either, so that's unfortunate. Spy on spy action, great job there. So they lost their flanks, they lost their spy. They're like wasting time now, like they need to go, but they're down in flank players. So here comes the demo man. Pyro's doing a really good job holding him back, but Heavy cleans up. Heavy got in a really good spot. So the sentry goes down off of that Uber, of course. So that's what happens. Pyro tried to force back the Heavy. Here comes the counter push. Now they have Uber. They might be able to hold this. Now you really need the Heavy to be up. I don't like this. I don't think they should pop off of this. Like, they might kill somebody. It's not gonna be the medic. They get the sniper and they get the Heavy. So turned out to work for them, but it was kind of a risky, dangerous play there. So they took out about half of G1 there. Soldier's still up, but not for long. Great stab there. So that should provide some momentum. G1 now has about a 20% advantage, but they lost their soldier there. They could have used him to post up on boxes. That way they couldn't get into corner over here. Now they are fighting a spy. Is he gonna be able to get him? No, he's not even 100%. Oh, but he does get a lull stab on the demo man. But regardless, that wasn't enough. Blue's gonna get the point. The spies are running DR the entire time, and yeah, they know it. So that was a perfect Girardi throw. It was really great. Really great throw. So now they know the spy isn't anywhere near them. They can pressure a little bit farther forward than they might normally do. I thought the Beggars was banned. I guess I was wrong. I really don't like the Beggars bazooka. I think it's just 100% better than the stock weapon in almost every situation. And that there's no reason to use stock, but stock is so versatile and interesting and it kind of defines the soldier. Anyways, they're using Beggars and it's working out reasonably well for them. We'll have to check the scores once this round like stops with its intense action. Oh no, medic goes down to Pyro. Gets off the flank. They couldn't area control their side flank well enough to get out. And they're getting back capped by what? The Heavy? This is strange. This is really strange. I have no idea how the Heavy slipped by. He totally did it though, and I mean they're up in players. Both medics are wiped. It's gonna be like a 5% Uber advantage depending on what team comes out first with it. Yeah, only 2% there. And they do get the forward spawn. So I feel like They probably weren't very happy about that at all. Probably shell-shocked them, even though they probably could have rushed forward and gotten the point back here. It might not have been a reasonable trade. He's hiding with the cloak and dagger, it looks like. Oh, tries to get the medic. Oh, he does get the medic! Oh, he shouldn't have turned his back on that teammate. When you flood, like these people were doing, your teammates all around the medic, yeah, it makes him safer, but it... Oh, wait, I can't miss the last point. Okay, so Scout tries for a cap. Demo's going to try and follow up here. See if he gets him. Yeah, he does, but Sniper gets him, so Demo trades there. Soldier going in for a bomb because it's the Bigger's bazooka, and you can do incredible bombs with the Bigger's bazooka. Who was that? That was the other soldier. So even trades so far, actually the exact same team composition up at the moment. Oh, crits come in, but you don't want to crits on the minigun. Is Blue gonna go? Oh no, he's around the corner. This spy is like rearing to go. As soon as he can find the right time. The Pyro's doing the right thing, he's just chilling right behind his medic. You might be able to stop him. But he couldn't go right now. Maybe he should just try a different angle entirely, maybe go upstairs, because he wasted a lot of time waiting there. Scout's down, so they're only down one player, which is not enough to go up to do a push in, unfortunately. Spam through the central corridor right here, up into Sniper Roost. This is a great spot though. Level 3 can see into the Sniper Roost, can control all of the right half, but it has a hard time like controlling this top pipe here until things get going. Looks like a crit came through. It got the medic and the heavy and the demo man, so their entire core was down. Oh, Spy is able to do a desperation stab there, get him off. Demo man goes down too, so like, here's the great thing that Delirium's doing. They lost their core there, and G1 stuffed the midpoint, and then through like sheer luck or good play, they were still able to get a few picks on the core and like make this really hard to deal with. Is this Scout going to do enough? No, he's not going to be able to do enough. So he's way behind. Scout's going to trade now. See if the Scout fight goes well. It's on a timer though, the demo man's coming. Oh, Scout just cleans it up anyway. So back into 4. Spy's being very patient. Fucked it up. It's unfortunate. Maybe he should have decloaked a little bit sooner, but like it was being very quiet. He should have waited. He was waiting until he spun up so he couldn't hear him decloak. That's what you need to do as a spy. That's probably the worst like thing the heavy has to worry about with a spy, is that when he's like spun up, he has a really hard time hearing a spy decloak. So if he's running Invis Watch, no one else is around, he's spinning up, he can cloak right behind him, and like at any point in time he could get stabbed. So that's really what makes Heavy so vulnerable. It's not necessarily his speed, because he can just like swivel around and put down the machine gun of death whenever he needs to and put his face to the spy. It's his lack of like hearing that gives him a big problem. Soldiers back up in the front of lunchbox here. Other soldiers in sniper here. They're trading back and forth. Ooh, crit's going off. Gets the Scout. No one else is going to be there though. He's going to have stickies on the point though. Has stickies above. There's a level 1 up there. It's really harassing the Scout out, which is unfortunate because they need to be there. But Uber comes in with the pyro. Is he going to be able to clean up here? Oh, he gets him. He gets the medic. That should be enough to give them about a 20-30% advantage. Let's see. Medic's going to be back up in 10 seconds. Yeah, they should, if they build with Boston Bastard right now. Boston Basher. They should be able to make something here. But no, Scout's going to go and try and make a play. It's the other Scout. He might be able to get the spy here. Pyro comes up and cleans up. And yeah, Medic wasn't up in time. Heavy wasn't up in time. They were able to push in and get it. That was good. That was a really good round for Delirium. G1 was pushing into last, and they just made a few too many mistakes, particularly when they lost 4th that one time, and then they lost 3rd as well. I felt like they were throwing their lives away. They should have backed out more conservatively and tried to stay alive a little bit more. But hard to say. Both teams are playing very well. There hasn't been any like super obvious mistakes on either side yet. So Demoman goes top this time for Delirium. He gets on boxes. Sniper battles win in favor of G1 there. In favor of red team. So that'll be good. Sniper could snipe down this lane now because they know they're all in choke. Where is he going to go anyway? Oh, he's going to go left side. Don't necessarily agree with that. Gets spawned by the soldier, but survives. Spy behind. Gets him out. So flanks are down, but everyone's up for G1. Except for the soldier who tends to die a lot. So they're like, okay, flanks didn't work. Let's just back off here. They focused on the sniper. Oh no. I just missed a sniper snipe on blue. And then the heavy goes down, and then the demo goes down. This is, oh, whoa, popped way too soon there. Way too soon. I don't think they knew the stabs had gone down. So, like, this is going to be really good. They're going to get fourth for sure. They're definitely not going to try and contest this, but they're not going to have a full Uber advantage, and that could have just been, like, the fastest round of Granary ever if they still had Uber advantage. Oh, wait, was Spy on the point? Oh, Spy is on the point. Where's the rest of blue? Oh, jeez. Delirium sucks. I think they smelled blood in the water. They were like really crazy to go get that, and the Spy just went for it. It worked out for them this time, and it tends to work like a fair amount of the time, so it was a good play. Spies love to do that back cap when you're just like quickly gaining territory like that. Like that's about as fast as you can take in Granary. So all thanks to a great snipe, all thanks to a great double stab, as that entire round basically won. Spies are going on the back. This one's going all the way to corner. It's going to take a while to get there. Soldier goes down to the snipes. The snipes goes down right afterwards. So down one player, but the Spy's going to be really late to the party. I don't know where he is now. Oh, here he comes to the side. The corner. He's going to try and get the snipes. Oh, he fucks up, and then there's a sentry gun protecting him.
The control point is being captured.
Another medic pick through this choke point here. Incredible. We're just gonna watch you now, Sniper. You earned it. What's your name? Zodiac? Yeah. So now that they're holding up in yard, he's just gonna watch the counter flank areas, make sure no one can go on them. And they're not quite sure where they want to go yet, so things are a little bit dangerous. Now they see the teleporter. Engineer was setting up a whole little base in the yard there, which is generally destined to die eventually, just because it's so hard to hold. Soldier forces a pop, and it's probably too early for the core to actually want to pop, but let's see how they do. Looks like they only get the scout, and they do force them out. They're going to be able to get this point. Oh, great kill on the heavy there. He knew he was hiding. Pyro should be able to delay this a while though, get himself a few seconds or two, and he almost survived. 5 down for G1, 4 down for Delirium. Oh, this Spy not have a fun time around this pillar. This pillar is so dangerous for Spies, I think. Like, it's just hard to like get a flank because you can always put your back against the pillar. You can like look in a way that they can't like actually get you. Pillars are bad for Spies. You'll never see a stab near a pillar unless they can help it. So it looks like the core for Delirium's holding up left side here. Soldier's up top, Sniper's sniping right, he does get the Soldier. So this soldier up here is going to go uncontested in Sniper house, and Sniper might actually consider going up there now too, considering there's a 20-second delay. I don't think they know where they are at the moment. Looks like they're rotating defenders. Delirium's rotating defenders right. Now he sees it though, he knows where they all are. Sniper backed off, now he's going left side. That pop was way too soon. Oh no, another back cap! It's going to be hard. No, they don't get it, so they didn't have their full. Oh no, but they had the counter pop. Yeah, because blue capped too soon. They could have considered going back, stopping the point, and then the traditional pop that have the flanks be secured. So now it's a rush to the point. Engineer's doing a good job taking focus off of the Soldier. Great job using your priorities correctly, making sure that Spy doesn't get you heavy, because otherwise he wouldn't have gotten those 2 kills there, and that might not have been in the round. Great round by G1 there. Not as fast as the first time, but still a pretty convincing victory as far as I'm concerned. Their pipes have been hitting better, and their sniper, like, the medic's been making mistakes for Delirium, for sure. He just keeps getting caught out, and they keep punishing him for it. And it's not like they're, like, huge, like, obvious, grandiose, oh, I went into the middle of the team mistakes. He just gets seen by the sniper, and then his cores get seen by the Spy, and they're able to make it happen. That really makes all the difference in this game. So let's see how Miller does here. He's a pretty standard loadout for sure. All he's doing is capping because they got the area. Why not put the ×2 on the card? Let's watch this blue soldier if he's alive. So he is. Fail jump. So here's a problem with the Biggers, right? So he was loading up 3 rockets there, and then there was a sticky to deal with. He's all like, shit, I can't just shoot them like anywhere else besides where I want to shoot them. I have to go and eat that sticky, or else I'll blow up rockets in my face. I've guaranteed myself damage. What is with these quick pops, man? Like, why did you have to pop there? Did the spy force a pop on you there? You shouldn't be flashing the pyro. Now the counter pop comes in, gets the medic. If Junebug doesn't die here, things will be peachy keen for them. They can go and take a yard for sure. So I wonder what Storm's gonna do over here. He's using Wrangler minis, Wrangler minis are very popular nowadays. Those minis go out quickly, and you can like ensure they stay alive. So they're basically distraction tactics. They're not gonna do tons of damage, but they're gonna do enough that you have to like worry about them, and they're gonna be like resilient enough. More importantly, that you have to put damage on them, and hopefully put them away from your teammates. Like I would have gone 3C here, maybe not even carried this entry the whole way. Maybe just rebuild. So Delirium's down well enough that I would say go for it. I guess they want their Uber first. So waiting for Uber is probably the smart thing to do here. And they don't want to know where they're pushing from. But if they had crits right now, if they're building Boston Bastion crits, they might have it soon enough, and them doing good crits and killed like 6 people there. That could have been a change. Yeah, they really don't want to show yet. The sniper's going to meet an untimely demise to a soldier. Scout battles up. Medic goes down against the spy. Totally missed it because I am bad at watching this. My sniper's going to do to me. Sniper on the back side here. He's got a really good angle and he can make a play happen right here. He can take out the medic, and medic's still up. Heavy's still up. Dimmelman's down. Oh, NG in the back gets the back cap. Great job. This just shows you have to account for everyone. Engineer can always do like a sneaky back cap if he's on the flank and you guys aren't focusing him. This point caps fast enough that you can just go and get it. So 3-1 G1 right now. G1 was pretty shaken at the first round. And Delirium had a really excellent defense for it, but otherwise it's been G1's game so far. Mainly because they're just making the medic picks. You can't lose the medic this many times, especially on a 5CP map. Losing medics in 5CP maps is just really hurtful, because you just don't ever want to be defending. When you start losing in 5CP maps, oh, someone's behind, someone's gonna go and clean him up. Do they even know he's behind them? That could be a huge problem in the future. Well, what? He's going way far back. Doman still up, put some pipes over the boxes here. Great snipe on the soldier. Gets a snipe on the pyro, but he's gonna live. Snipe on the heavy, but he's also gonna live. Here comes the Uber. A little bit early, they know it's there. Time to do a counter pop. Yep, counter pop on the pyro. They want to just have the heavy clean up when it comes forward, and they didn't lose anybody, and they lost their pyro. So pretty uneventful Uber as far as everything goes. That heavy wasn't ready. He should have been spun up that entire time. He's in the death choke point here. This is like the most dangerous part of the map. Don't ever like stay unspun up there, like ever. So I don't like that teleporter position, because when you're losing badly, pushing aggressively through the tiny choke is generally what happens. So they had been losing badly, so I would have planned for. Here comes the spy. Dylan wasn't able to clean up. That's why you got to keep your pyro with you, although he's dead at the moment. So great play by the spy there. He even got away for it. So pretty heavy pick. The medic's still down. He keeps dying. I don't know why he keeps dying. We're gonna watch them now, just to like see what's up. Watch him like play perfectly from now on. So first things first, it's really good that the scout came back. He should probably be Boston Bastering this as fast as he can. Up, soldier behind. He's gonna get the jump. Just go through the doorway. Get to your heavy. Tell everyone what's up. So now he's low. Needs the sandwich. He like really hesitated there. He could have asked for the scout to come back, and the scout probably could have cleaned up a soldier who was gonna try and hit him while not focusing on the scout. Okay, here comes an Uber. Let's see how they handle this. The pyro's doing a good job staying holding it back. Medic's doing a good job making sure he's not taking any air and stickies that might just come that way. Unfortunately, that's going to muscle them off the point. They don't have enough people up anymore. Oh no, G1 wiped. For some reason, it looks like the soldier was able to come in on flank and do a lot of work. Medic stayed out of that fight though, and it was the right thing to do. Junebug went down, so they have super uber advantage. They're gonna have a full uber before they even have 0, I'm pretty sure. So super uber advantage coming forward. About 95% advantage now. They just want to capture the point though, so they need their scout. Pyro is not doing enough. I feel like the spy's getting a lot of medic picks. And generally that's not the medic's fault. It's generally the Pyro's fault for not sticking with them enough. So let's see how Tinterreal does over here. Ouch. Oh, is he having huge ping issues? Yeah, Junebug is having huge ping issues. That is totally unfortunate. But it also is kind of a blessing in disguise. It means you're hard to snipe. It means you're hard to stab. So if you want to have anyone with ping issues, you want to have it be the medic. Let's get back on that Pyro. Where is he? He's rolling with the Power Jack. I've heard really good arguments for why you want to use the Power Jack, and I like really using it in pubs, but I just don't think it's a very competitive weapon. Hit that spy. At least put him on fire so that they all know he's there. Like, you don't need the 75 HP right now, it's just gonna tick down anyway. Just make sure the spy doesn't get your medic again. He's killed him so many times that you don't need to worry about your middle-y, like, 75 HP you're gonna get from a kill. And it's just the first hit anyway, you're not gonna get a kill on the first Power Jack hit. So, Team Bouncer is bouncing around, but as you notice, he left the core. They don't have Uber yet, they're gonna be fine by about 3%. So it's gonna be about even Uber trades here, but he really needs to post up with his team, like, real soon, because they probably want to go. Oh, Junebug went down. I have no idea why again, because I'm not watching him. Great reflect. Oh, Soldier Heavy coming from behind. Now is your chance, Pyro. No, pull up the axe. He survives, barely. Great job on the counter flank there. What was that, man? Why did... Poor guy. He's just not having a good game. He's not having a good game at all. It might be his latency too. He has over 100 ping. When you have over 100 ping, things start to become a problem. Poor guys. But yeah, a lot of their problems, which is that they're having problems with pick classes, I think extends from the Pyro and maybe to some extent to the Scout, because he's also a very good, like, team coordinator. He's really good at making sure they don't get flanked, make sure he gets the counter flank off, make sure picks like the Spy and the Sniper don't happen as much. So the counter pick, or what I call support classes, would be the Engineer, Scout, and Pyro, and I just don't think they're playing up to snuff this game for sure. They're getting more points. They're getting more points than the other teams, but with support classes, you don't really consider the points as an important thing. Consider like how many kills you get on the Sniper as a Scout, how many kills you get on the Spy as a Pyro. Those are really like your primary goals as like a Pyro and Scout. On like a 5 CP map, capping the points good too. But you know, 90% of the time you're not capping, you're fighting. So here comes the push. This is a blue heavy? No, he's a red heavy behind everyone. Soldier's back on the flank. Cleans up huge. Cleans up hard. Junebug's alive, but not for much longer. It's a great job on this Soldier. This Beggars is really working out for him.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
He's just able to get on the flank, and then he's able to do like 200 damage and an AoE around him, and that's able to like really mess with people who aren't being Ubered at that point. So Beggars Bazooka is a counter Uber maneuver. It's kind of an interesting decision.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Probably not going to catch anyone here. You better get going, boy. Better get going, boy. So he blocked the Spy pick going through. He knew the Spy wasn't dead because he's been running Deadringer, because he's been running Deadringer the entire game. You should switch off, do some Inviswatch. You don't want to... Like, as Spy, your best thing to do when you're running Deadringer is to get him to say, is he really dead? The only way you get to do that is if you don't run the Inviswatch. or if you don't run the Deadringer all the time, because you won't really be dead most of the time when you just run Deadringer. They'll just assume you aren't, and that doesn't really hurt them when you actually are dead that much. Sticky Trap wasn't being watched, it's unfortunate. He gets the Demo Man, Spy comes in, perfect time. Heavy and Spy did a really good job coordinating that together. Sniper gets cleaned up. Engineers probably get cleaned up here. What kind of cinch? Oh, it doesn't matter, they have an Uber. Great job, Delirium. So, it worked out for the Spy that time. I don't know how they didn't catch him. Not catching the Spy that time cost them the round, the last part of the round there, and that sucks. That was a pretty long jump for a Demo Man to do. Now he's at 50, he's not going to be able to do the next jump until he gets heals. Wait, oh, is it halftime? I guess it's halftime. So what's been going on in my life? Applied for a few more jobs today. I got to talk to a Cisco representative today. I'm a software engineer by trade. So that was really exciting. I would really love to go out to San Francisco, somewhere in California. I have family out there, and I haven't seen them in forever, and that's really what I'd like to do with my life right now outside of casting TF2 for you guys. I also had this idea that I did a movie review one time, like in about, oh wait, it's the round. Okay. So that was game because time was out. So wait, does that make it 3-2? Oh crap! I have no idea who won. I think G1 won though, because they were out of time. So that was probably the most unexciting ending to a match ever, and I'll see you guys for next time.